Battle of BC 7 took place this weekend in BC, Canada, with 174 players entering the Rivals of Aether 2 bracket. This bracket is now one of the biggest majors of the year so far, with players like Assault,
The king has resumed his throne.
Marlin,
Stop, and that's gonna do it. Kusi is your Riptide 2023 champion.
Zebie, and even Spargo in attendance.
Get back in
The spot dodge. The pop off as he wins that one.
This bracket was stacked, and with sharks in the water looking to take down the big hitters' rivals, and on top of that, we may finally see the clash of the two greatest to touch the game, Marlin and Assault. This tournament was looking awesome. With the setting put in motion, let's start our top 8 coverage with Mystery Soul versus Gengar for loser 8. Mystery Soul started the bracket as the 10th seed. Mystery would 3-0 all of his pool, that being MMM, TG, and Ceramatic to make top 32. In top 32, Mystery Soul would create a small upset and beat Elkies 3-1 before falling to Marlin in a 3-0 set. Mystery would head to losers and defeat one Outcast 3-0 to make loser side top 8. Gengar started the weekend off as the 11th seed, the lowest seed to make top 8, and would send Zigzag, Komona, and Black Bolt to losers before beating Cheesy Potato, then losing to another top crag Zebie. Once in losers, Gengar would beat Pikmin in a close game 5 to face off against Mystery Soul.
Almost gets that shield break and gonna have to sit with it. Carries off. Reverse bear 3-0 for Mystery Soul. Gengar out at 7th place, but what is showing still?
Yeah, signs of life from him at the end of
Mystery
that
Soul
game
would blow past Gengar in a close 3-0. Gengar would place 7th and winning one of Fleet's worst matchups, Mystery would move on to losers quarterfinals to play against the loser of Assault and Beastley. Before talking about that, we have quite a bit of bracket to cover, so let's see the other side of losers top 8, Spargo versus Rangu. Spargo would enter the bracket as the 4th seed. Spargo would blaze through pools, beating Sean Raider, Kid Bubblin, and Kasai, all with 3-0s before making top 32 and beating Pikmin. Then he would lose game 5 to Beastley, the Zedburn main. Spargo would be sent to losers and then would defeat Cheesy Potato 3-2 in order to make top 8. Rangu came into the bracket as the 8th seed and would beat Flux, Shay, and Fooms, all without dropping a game to make winner side top 32. Rangu would then beat Nbad, the Maple, before losing to Assault in an insanely close game 5. Rangu would then go to losers to face off against Elkies and would 3-0 the Maple main in a fantastic fashion, making me an Elkies fan very, very sad.
That last minute air dodge, he shielded the eyes himself off, and platform push off doesn't put you into tumble in this game in that quite same way. Air dodge is good. Okay.
Had the right idea, but the snare
What
from
a
Spargo
call out on the jump. Oh my god.
covers that vertical space with the tipper. Spargo taking this.
And in the end, Spargo would win the game 5 situation, ending the close set with a falling neutral air to edgeguard the fellow Clarin main. Spargo would move on to face off against the loser of Marlin and Zebie. And since I brought it up, let's talk about the master of the meta, Marlin. Marlin entered the bracket on Friday as the 2nd seed, and would send Zade, Fruility, and Lord Bagel to losers to make top 32. In top 32, Marlin would beat Bullets, the Edilis, and Mystery Soul. And get this, Marlin made top 8 winner's side without dropping a single game. Zebie would enter the bracket as the 3rd seed, and would beat Okemi, Wisdom, and Walk in order to run on forward to top 32. Zebie would send Hyperflame to losers in a game 5 before 3-0ing Gengar to make it winner side top 8 and face off against Marlin to see if he could beat the crazy no-hitter that Marlin was on all weekend.
Keeps the combo going, even off that single hit bear. My god, he's all over him.
This man's looking like the best in the world.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's looking real good.
This
for
is
Marlin
the
fans.
what does it mean to be strong, and what does the gap between 2nd and 3rd seed mean? Right. This is brutal. Yeah.
And that's gonna be it. Yup, just a quick 3-0 from Marlin, dominating in every way.
Decimation.
Yeah,
Honestly.
it was crazy to see.
Yeah, guys, we just watched a murder. Marlin put Zebie into the chair and absolutely destroyed the best crag in the world, showing that putting his full time and effort into maining Arcane was a great choice. Clearly frustrating Zebie, Marlin would just outspace, outplay, and simply put on a show to send Zebie down to face off against Spargo. Now, let's talk cake assault versus Beastley. Cake assault entered the bracket as the first seed and would beat J Masters, Spikefire, and Cupid to make top 32. Once in top 32, Cake assault would send one Outcast and run Gunshoe to losers. Beastley would begin the weekend as the 5th seed and would start the weekend off with wins on Kapiru, AWOL, and Glacian to make top 32. Beastley would then 3-0 Bird before making a small upset by defeating Spargo 3-2 to prevent a reverse 3-0 to make winner side top 8 to face off against the GOAT of rivals.
When you have the other person on the ropes and transition out of like standard neutral into like control ledge trap and punish. Oh no.
Come on, not like this.
Damn.
That was looking so good.
Just like Marlin, Cake assault would dominate Beastley. With a failed recovery, Beastley would go down into losers to face off against Mystery Soul. So let's go see how that set's going.
Oh, the baby dashes are terrifying, and yes,
That'll be it.
finds the grab with the fire.
Yep.
Soul will fall, and Beastley moves on. A little fist bump to himself, saying, I can do this. I can go all the way.
And Beastley would dominate Mystery Soul, sending the 10th seed home with a 5th place in order to face off against the winner of Zebie versus Spargo. Let's see how that set's going.
The thing about Crag is like he has a slow aerial command grab. It's for combos. It's not for like winning out neutral, but this punish is brutal. He almost catches the jump there, gets the knockdown here. Zebie misses the up air.
Yeah,
Should be it. Yeah.
That's gonna be
wow.
a
Big handshake. Big handshake.
Spargo would play against Zebie on Air Armada in Game 5 and would end the set with an intense combo sequence to win the match. Spargo would move on to face off for 4th and his chance to replicate his Luminosity Makes Big Moves run from January. Now, Spargo would face off against Beastley, but before we watch that set, we should watch Cake assault versus Marlin. Finally, we get to see the two greatest in the world fight each other. Only one could move on and enter grand finals, winner's side. Let's see who.
That stock first. That down smash from Arcane is so fast and so reliable. Off the back of those tech chases and platforms now, pushing him deeper off stage.
We in trouble, Cake in trouble.
This
There's the up
is
throw
not
on
good.
the platform maybe. Tries to go for a pivot something, but can't find any type of aerial. Cake fighting back.
All right, these back airs in neutral, threatening Marlin to approach.
Oh no.
Trying to find a way in.
Okay, I've put on the shield unsafe. There's the back throw off stage now, sets up the smoke.
What do we got?
We're getting devious.
You don't set up smoke at the ledge with good intentions.
Absolutely
I'll tell you that much right now.
Absolutely not.
Oh my
There's the back end trade. We'll take that, Cake. Not down and out just yet. We know what Cake's like in these last stock situations, as we've seen it many, many, many times.
Absolutely. 80% is more than comebackable from, but it means no mistakes can be made. And how many times have we seen Marlin miss the forward smash on that puddle?
Can't find the
Again,
hydroplane smash that he wants.
I feel like insanely uncharacteristic. He's missed 3 or 4 of them at this point.
These boys are dash dancing.
Hey man, it's pretty good.
Okay.
What are we doing?
Up strong maybe? Can't
Am I
find
trolling?
it.
Am I
Can't find
trolling?
it. Scramble situations, even the crowd are going, why there's the down there though?
Oh my
Cake,
god,
put him on in bad situations. No puddle. Has to use it now. This is his chance. Up tilt. Down
oh no,
there.
the reset.
Can we get anything?
Up air, not quite. The platform gets him out.
Floor hugging for his dear life. There's the up strong.
No.
No cape available. Goes for the clone pop. Parries
The
the neutral
parry?
B. No puddle available.
Oh my god,
Can't
he
find
had
the
the air
switch. Not back air.
We're
It's
back
in trouble.
neutral. Oh, it's online. It's online. You have to be very, very
Doesn't punish it. Up throw again. It's the
you
upper sweet spot on Marlon.
kidding me?
Takes it. Cake. Fumbled the bag. Fumbled the goddamn bag. He had.
In the end, Marlin would win an extremely intense Game 4 that had me jumping out of my seat for every interaction. Cake assault would be a demon, sent to losers looking to defeat whoever approached him in order to get his run back. But first, the best Smash Ultimate player in the world and the quickest and flashiest Zebie in the venue would play off for a chance to challenge Cake assault. Let's see who it is.
And in this final game, Spargo's done a really good job of recognizing where Zebie is and isn't punishable. But in that instance, thought maybe Beastley was going to get press a button, and that 50-50 puts you in such a difficult spot. Now taking damage. These shines are so good. The DI, though, correct.
These pivot grabs from Beastley have been so smart. Understanding where Spargo wants to be and the positioning.
It's one of the strengths of Zebie, man. And is that going to be enough? It is!
Beastley would double eliminate Spargo at 4th place in order to face off against Cake assault. The Blazing Lion would approach with a burning passion to move onward and face off against Marlin.
How the hell do you land versus goddamn characters? The grab though!
The DI! He called him Game 5, Cake Assault, please!
Beastley has done it! Unable to tame the burning rage of Beastley, Cake Assault would fall to 3rd place. Beastley would move on to face off against Marlin and give his shot to topple yet another king of rivals.
For there.
That's
and
it!
dies!
The
Wow.
stage pick working against Marlin. That does not happen anywhere else.
Don't give Zebie a chance in. You have to finish it now. Finish your food, please. Listen to your mum. Finish your food. There's the up tilt, the nair as well.
Big damage.
Back
Calls out
air
the
with the
jump.
sour spot.
Oh,
no.
my God. I thought it was real. And the signal is gone. And so is Marlin. The down tilt into the up strong confirms it. Game 5 in Marlin. Is there a battle of BC7? Rivals 2 champions.
The king's crown is heavy, but his shoulders will not fall. With Solo Arcane, Marlin would defeat Beastley, eliminating the 5th seed at 2nd place in order to be the last man standing. The question of who is the best has been answered, and Marlin stood above the rest. This will not be the end of the story though. Cake Assault will return and make an attempt to beat Marlin again. But until then, this has been King Cade bringing you Rivals of Aether 2 recaps, and I'll catch you cool kids later. Hey guys, this is Cade. The Cade that didn't just finish recording the audio, but the Cade that just finished editing. This video is a week late. There's going to be some changes with the content I'm pushing out. I never feel happy with how these videos turn out. And I also recognize that there's only so much you can do with top 8 coverages. So what I am planning on doing, and we're going to see how it works out and see if you guys like it, is I am going to focus solely on making a little bit longer type videos. I have one that I'm working on right now where I cover how bubbles work and the intricacies of that move. And then I want to do I don't know if you've ever seen the Smash documentary, but I want to make something like that for Rivals. But I want to do something like that I can put a little bit more passion forward, that doesn't have a strict time restraint, because as you can tell, I'm not good with time restraints. I can't do it. I'm busy. I got stuff going on all the time. Half the time these videos are getting towards the end and it's already 9 p.m. and I have to be up for work at 4:30. So I already struggle with sleep as is, so we're going to try some things. We're going to see how it works. Top 8 coverages will be more shorts. There'll be shorts. I'm hoping every single week I can cover 1 to 3 brackets and kind of just put that out there as a short content, like a 3-minute video. I hope you guys like that, but until then, keep it cool. Thank you guys for all the support that I've been receiving so far. Keep it up. I really appreciate it. I also really appreciate when you guys give me feedback. I really try to work hard on the feedback, but it sometimes just doesn't happen. But until then, you guys keep it good. Bye-bye.